This is Dreadhaven, the Last Colony, a turn-based city builder where you expand your colony in a hostile environment and survive relentless waves of zombies. Now this is really interesting. The base gameplay loop is that in the top right you can see a little cog and it will have 5 number. This is how many turns you can get in a single day, and you can use these turns up by, if you click on a house it's going to give you double the money. If you click on a wood or a farm it's going to give you double the produce. And you can also just mine trees, and I basically, just to skip the days, did mine trees. You can click on enemy outposts that will give it 1 more tile range. It is really cool. But you don't want to use your time unwisely, as there will be hordes of zombies that come to attack you, and the way this really plays out is actually interesting. You will have your tower animate towards the enemy horde and it will knock the numbers down. Your aim is to try and find these enemies and aggravate them to come towards you before the horde starts, and then you've got less people or less zombies in the horde to attack you. It's really hard to do later in the game, so you just get completely melted. You have to have really good defenses. Now where the strategy comes from is the resource management, and you also need people. Every time you place a house you'll get a few people, I think just 1 for every house, and you've got to place these houses in a safe environment. You can't just place it next to a zombie. The zombies will attack the house, for example, or any building that's close once you aggravate them. And as you can see on the left side of the screen, you need 4 people for every tower, and towers are how you're going to kill the enemy. So you need so much houses, and there's only a limited amount of tiles, so you have to expand fast. You can click the question marks and it will unlock the area so you can see what's around. If there's trees, you can put some woodcuts down. If there's wheat, you can put down a farm. If there's zombies, you're going to want to place an outpost and a tower and maybe some fences. When the horde does come, it will just wipe out anything it sees. So it will wipe out your towers and then it will go for your houses, and it's going to work its way towards your main castle. It's in, I guess, the bottom side of the screen where all the wheat farms is. There's a castle there. If they destroy that, it's game over, so you have to protect that at all costs. There's also building progression, so as you progress you will unlock stronger buildings and defenses, not just these towers that you're seeing. And at the end of the day, this is a city builder, right? It is a city builder, and you've got to build up the city to survive against the zombies. It's just done in such a unique way that it's 2D tile based on tiles, and you've only got a limited number of turns in a day, and obviously as the days progress your hordes will get closer towards you. Let's say for example a horde does come for you, they will only move when you click, and in the top left, in the top right, the cog, it goes down when you click on something. It will only go down when you click on anything, right, once you progress the day. So it's not really real time, but you can make it real time literally just by clicking on the trees, and you're going to get wood from it, and it's just going to progress days really fast. There's also warehouses. You will need a few of those if you want really good amount of resources. I also just want to mention the art style. It's really amazing. Along with ultra wide support, this game's just perfect. The demo, I am playing the demo here, is so good. Hopefully the demo's still up. You might be able to give this game a check out for yourself. I don't know when the demo's going to get closed though, but if you do think this game looks cool, give it a wish list. This is one of the better demos I've played. It's so feature rich, but you can tell it's not there fully with the UI, maybe, I don't know, but there's so much here. Honestly, you can play this for so long even though it's just a demo. So there's a lot of content here. In full release I expect there to be more content, and everything's so cool. You can obviously replay these and do it completely differently. The way that I've done it here I think is one of the better ways to do it, but in the end I just got completely melted. I think basically because I tried to aggro these zombies tiles, right, and once they aggro, every time you progress throughout the day they will come closer towards you, only if they are aggroed though. And I was doing it, but they didn't really seem to come towards me. So in the end of one of the hordes, when it's time for the horde to come, there was just so many zombies coming at me. Honestly, in one tile there was hundreds of zombies, and your towers have to defend, and they're not just going to come from one direction. They can just come from the east or the west, and it will tell you which direction they're coming from. But sometimes there'll be zombies coming from west, the horde's coming from west, but then you've got a few stragglers from the right that's also coming in. You've got to be well prepared. And the amount of strategies in this, like I said, you can play it so many times, and it's going to be different each time how you want to do things. Do you want to prioritize food or people so you can get your defenses up, or wood? because you need these stuff to build more buildings. You can do so much different things. It's actually crazy for a little demo like this. Amazing. Again, I'm wishlisting. I'm probably going to buy this game when it comes out, I won't lie. This is one of the better demos. It's so fun to play. The fact that this game is simplistic, so it's actually really easy to get hold of and to know what you're doing, but then the actual gameplay loop is hard, so you've got to master it. Is so cool, because I really like games where you don't have to spend hours on hours figuring out what to do. Maybe you've even got to look up a guide or a wiki. It also does have a little text tutorial, so you are not lost in the dark. When you click play, you will actually understand the game. It's not well done, but you can get the gist of what you need to do, and then just play from experience, right? You gain an experience as you play. Your first run's never going to work out. Mine didn't work out. And you got to adapt to, you now know what to prioritize a little bit better, maybe do stuff differently to get your run successful. Anyway, the links to this are down below. Again, if there's a demo, 100% just download it right now. You will not be disappointed whatsoever. And if there's no demo, or if you do like the demo, give it a wish list. It really helps out the devs and the Steam algorithm for the devs. Just give it a wish list. It's a really amazing game. I really enjoyed my time with it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and thank you for your time more importantly, and goodbye.